Hi, this is John X. Today we're going to look at a 16th note triplet pattern that I'm sure you're familiar with. It's great sounding and it's easy to play. You'll learn how to play the pattern, you'll learn some variations, and you'll learn how to play it into a beat. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the right hand playing on the low tom, the left hand on the high tom, and the third note of the pattern will be the bass drum. It'll sound like this. Three even notes. I like to count triplets: 1 tita, 2 tita, 3 tita, 4 tita. Here it is again. The goal is to make the notes even and not worry about how fast you're playing. If you practice this every day at a consistent, even tempo, before you know it, you'll be blazing through these. The first variation we're going to look at is taking the right hand and move it around the set clockwise, starting on the snare. The left hand is going to stay on the high tom. It'll go like this. Next version is the right hand moves counterclockwise, once again starting on the snare. Another pattern I like to play is taking the right hand and have it go between the snare and the low tom. And once again, the left hand is going to stay on the high tom. It also works well to take the right hand between the snare and the medium tom, or the snare and the high tom. Once you get comfortable moving onto all three drums, combine them and make one exercise out of them. So there you have some variations. Now it's time for a little fun. Just take them and improvise. We'll take it nice and slow at first and then maybe pick up the tempo a little bit. So here's a medium slow improvisation using all of the examples we talked about. Now just a little bit faster. Just have fun with it. All right, now we're going to take the pattern and we're going to move it into a beat. We'll play a specific length. We'll take the pattern, the triplet pattern that goes between the snare and the low tom. We're going to do that 3 times. On the last one, instead of hitting the snare, I'm going to hit a flam and I'm going to hit a bass. And that's going to be my setup into my beat. It'll go like this. Once again, flam bass is the setup. Now just a little bit faster so you can see what it could eventually sound like. All right, the last step is to take the triplet pattern and work it into a 2-measure fill. I'm going to play 2 measures of a beat, then I'm going to play the triplet pattern for 2 measures. It'll sound like this. Let's start with the beat. All right, there you have it, triplets. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. We'll see you next time.